with us from Toyota Stadium. College kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mountaineers offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Buys a little extra time. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Catch is made at the 15. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Bulls offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Here are the guys we expect to be impact players in this one. Quarterback empties his backfield. To throw, it's Van Buren. Zings it complete to the right.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
And they're able to get him down. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Gives it on the option. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
And one thing we know about a Rich Rodriguez offense, it's about running the football. So you know what you need? You need a good running back. You know who he went and got? The nation's leading rusher, Cam Cook from Jack State, his old university that he went to when he coached there the past season before West Virginia. Palmer, it's about running the football, establishing that and their tempo.
That's how you finish the sentence when you begin with Rich Rod, right, at West Virginia. You think back to guys like Noel Devine, way back in the day when Pat White was playing a quarterback and his ability to run it too. Everything is predicated on their ability to run it, and you need home run hitters. They've got that, and the Big 12 better watch out. I expect this offense to be explosive.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball,
could be an alley. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched him. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
The Mountaineers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. No Where to go? Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. On the move. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And he makes the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Alexis. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. From the gun, the running back has it. Plows through the defense. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Van Buren. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Unloads quickly. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Going to try to get it himself. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Michael Hawkins throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Not all DBs make the play in the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Makes the catch, it's Selden. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll try to do it himself. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Bulls line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Pulled it, finds his man on the left.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. From the gun on third down, Hawkins. The sweet feet buy a little time. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They're working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They go play action with Hawkins. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running inside. It's Isaac. Got enough for the first. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick.
There's some room. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. The play action fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Buys a little time. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short and his 4th down. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The run inside. It's Cook. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quick completion on the out. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking for a crease. It's Cook. Got enough for the first. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bray. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Hawkins. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Got a man. It's Rodgers. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Under for no gain. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cook. Makes it past the marker. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Throwing. Hawkins. Pressure coming. Pulls it in. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game. But they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too much.
Touchdown! Virginia. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And he'll bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Running inside. It's Isaac. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for space. It's Isaac. Picked up 8 yards there. 3rd down and 2. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They stop him after a pickup of 9, but he moves to change, and it'll be first down on the other side of the 2-minute timeout. Doing it himself again. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Gets it out fast. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Michael Hawkins. They'll run the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The run inside. It's Isaac. Picks up the first down. Maybe a crease. Touchdown Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the point after is good. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. This is a designed run.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. Hawkins. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. The sure hands. It's Cook. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. From the gun on third down, Hawkins. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Reese, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Frisco Bowl. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both are committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Frisco Bowl.
The Mountaineers will kick it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Alexis. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. 2 very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, to start off the second half, David, they need to put something together, really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be fourth down. On fourth down, going to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Offense working from the pistol. On the run, it's Cook. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And late in the football games, coaches are like, don't make the mistake. In this offense, they just did it. Tie football game, they put the ball on the deck, the defense recovers. Now they're going to have to depend on their defense to come out, get a stop, and keep them in this football game.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught in the backfield, it's Odom. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Isaac. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sack.
But how about the speed on defense with that rush, getting to the QB so quickly? You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but, man, the old saying, speed kills, and you saw it right there.
And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. The option, the keeper, breaks into the open.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Running inside, it's Cook. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the 2nd straight play. They boot it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Using his legs, it's Isaac. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go right back to the run. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Moving away from pressure. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Got his man. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Now on the move. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll try the right side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Caught in the backfield, it's Odom. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Extending the play. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, he's got some space. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking for a crease to the left. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. It's complete on the right side. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Bulls are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Soft spot in the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Off play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Crosses down with his feet. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Plucks it out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Now on the option. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. At the end of 3, and we've got a chance to have a postseason classic on our hands. Let's take a look at the stats so far. set. Let's see how it all plays out here in this postseason showdown. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! They take the lead here in the fourth.
Big-time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Throwing, Hawkins. Grabbed in the middle. It's Strachan. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
With the draw, it's Cook. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Michael Hawkins. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gray. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. Got it behind the line. It's Epps. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And he got it! Tie-ball game here in the fourth.
I am not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game, in the fourth quarter, when your team needed it, the game now tied because of his foot.
He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This USF offense will open this drive right here. And as they say, it's a brand-new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Pulls it and fires to the left.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Gonna run it. It's Collins. Got enough for the first. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. And the Bulls with the 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. It's a draw. Fights off the defender. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. They punt it away on 4th down. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The run inside. It's Cook. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Got out of trouble and throws.
After that incompletion here, tied in the 4th quarter, you've got a decision to make with this field position. Do you want to stay aggressive and try and go win this game now and bleed a little bit more clock, or do you trust your defense if you punt this away to get you the ball back so you can still win?
Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. On the ground with the counter. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. One possession game, getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Motion from the wideout. Hawkins. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. With the catch, it's set. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Francis. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
grabbed in the backfield. It's Francis. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. Throwing, Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Bray. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Trying to barge in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And they have surged on top here in the final 2 minutes.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the fourth quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looking downfield on 1st down. Immediately fires to the middle. The Wolves use their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Using his legs to buy some time. Turning it on! Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right?
He lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. To the air. It's Van Buren. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Here's a throw downfield late. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.